Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Why Are There So Many Mentally Ill Billionaires and Millionaires? Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's episode of our show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. If you know anything about the ultra wealthy, then you will soon start to notice unusual things about billionaires and millionaires. And that is that a lot of them appear to have modest or severe mental illnesses. Now, here's the thing about the craziest of the richest people on earth. First of all, mental illness amongst the ultra rich is not immediately visible in a lot of cases. A lot of times, their mental problems don't appear until they are under extreme physical, financial, and emotional stress. That's when the craziness bubbles to the surface. When a stock investment or a company they purchased goes wrong, then they start blaming employees around them that had nothing to do with the transaction or the purchase at all. When the stock of a company they already own goes bad, then they can start going crazy over that as well. Sometimes they can also start going nuts when a reporter or a media outlet starts revealing their bad investments or their crazy behavior. Another thing that drives them crazy is when a competitor does a much better job in their industry than their own company does. What about the relationships? What happens when those go bad? Well, the first thing that's a bit unusual about the dating habits or the relationships of billionaires and millionaires is that they're constantly asking their dates to sign NDAs. You want to come over to my house? Please sign the digital NDA I just sent to your phone. Do you want to kiss or have sex? Please sign the digital NDA I just sent to your phone. Do you want to go and hang out in public? Please sign the NDA. Would you like to get pregnant and start a family? Please sign the 1,000-page digital prenup and child support agreement I just sent you, and have two of your friends witness it and sign it, and also sign the NDA that was included as well. I know how crazy this sounds, but this is very common in this world. Justin Bieber used to throw wild parties at his house all the time, and he would have every girl sign these documents. It was never ending. He would have dozens of girls over, and they would all have to sign it. But you'll notice something interesting about Justin. To our knowledge, he has never been successfully sued by a woman. So a strategy like this can make a lot of sense to the right types of people. But you have to wonder about all the financial pressure that these billionaires are under and ask yourself if all that stress is causing some other strange behavior. Do billionaires ever go see psychologists? Well, if they do, it's far more likely that the psychologists or psychiatrists will come to them at their home or office. What else causes a lot of mental stress or illness for a lot of the ultra wealthy? Drugs and alcohol, of course. You knew that was coming. You should think that if someone was smart enough to make $1 billion, then they would be smart enough to avoid drugs or alcohol, but that is rarely the case. This is especially true with the ultra rich in Silicon Valley. They just seem to repeat all the mistakes of previous generations of wealthy individuals. They all think that drugs and alcohol will relax them and make them more creative and open to the ideas of the universe. 9 times out of 10, it just means they're going to wake up in a dumpster or a brothel on Sunday morning. It's a very common form of delusion and cognitive decay. It just keeps reappearing generation after generation. So what are some of the most common forms of mental illness with the ultra rich? Well, one very common sign is overdosing either fatally or nearly fatally. If you're using drugs like heroin or fentanyl and you've overdosed once or twice already on them in the past, then continuing to take these drugs will just be another indicator of mental illness. Also, an ongoing propensity for extreme violence is already a good sign of mental illness. They never admit that to themselves, but it's very common and very likely that if you repeatedly keep going to jail for violence, then you're probably ill. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.